Hello Aries, welcome to your February general guidance. This will be your messages for the month of February. We'll start with some oracle cards to see what the main themes of the month is for you, are for you. I can't speak. And we'll do some tarot too, with any clarification necessary. I'll get you some guidance too, your soul guidance, what you need to know at this time. Keep in mind that these are general readings. Not everything will resonate. You can check out some of your other placements, your rising sign, your moon sign, any other placement you may want. So let's see what will pop up for you, Aries. My voice sounds a bit weird, so apologies for that. I feel like I'm getting sick again. Oh, you've got 3. Should we keep these? You've got Venus, love, North Node, life's purpose, and you've got Yod, destiny. How interesting, Aries. You've got 2 cards here that talk about life purpose and destiny. So I feel like there's multiple things going on for you this month, Aries. For one, I feel like a connection or a relationship might be of significance to you, or you are getting new love. There's new love showing up for you right now. Now, Venus is currently in Capricorn, which is not a very favorable position for you specifically, Aries. That's a square aspect that we call in astrology. So there's something in regards to love here. Okay, there could be some kind of a fated destiny encounter or something like that that's going on in regards to love. Or it could also be that it's independent of a love situation. You are pursuing some sort of a destiny here, some kind of a life mission, life purpose. The North Node is where we get out of our comfort zone to move into a new direction. And with the Yod, this is something in an astrology chart. This is pointing a finger, is called the finger of God, is pointing at something specific that is a specific trait of yours, a mission. You know, it could be a talent, could also be a wound of some sort, something you need to work on. There's a lot of messages coming through here for you, but definitely something very strongly that has to do with your life purpose and destiny. So for many of you during this time, you might discover what that is. You might want to get out of your comfort zone to find that out, or something is coming through for you very powerfully during this time that propels you in that direction. Again, your ruler Mars is also in Capricorn, which is a square aspect to Aries. So, you know, the way you may encounter this destiny or purpose might be a little bit unconventional. It might be a little bit, it might come through some kind of a challenge or a conflict or some kind of friction that may happen in that area for you. But there is also a new beginning here, because the North Node does talk about beginnings. Something new, something that you haven't done before. So for some of you, it could be embracing something you haven't done before. And it could also be something in regards to love, a partnership. Some of you, it could be a fated new love situation showing up for you here. Anyway, normally I'd pull only one card, but those needed to speak to you, Aries, so here they are. Let's see what the Moonology has. What else for Aries? A time for healing, balsamic moon. So you might be taking a break from certain things during this month. Also, it's kind of a conflicting energy because you've got all this North Node and you know, this kind of a new-ish energy. But it could be that while you're taking a break, you just have that epiphany moment. Okay. The balsamic moons are about taking stock of what has happened to you in the past, also, not necessarily that it needs healing, but balsamic moons are about seeing what the cycle has brought you, previous cycle has brought you, and taking stock of that and healing or getting rid of things that don't need to be in your life in the new cycle, for example. So that's your message with the monology. Let's see what you need to know the most right now, Aries. I'll get into your tarot in a minute. What does Aries need to know the most right now, Spirit? What is some advice that Aries needs right now? You've got Star Family. You're a part of a team of souls. Call in support. So for some of you might need to not go through something alone. You might need to reach out to someone, call in support, as in spiritual support. If for those of you who are spiritual in nature, you may have ancestors, guides, star guides, you know, if you resonate with the whole star family situation. So I had to go get the book a little bit to see what else it says about that. So there could be people in your life that you might have met that you feel very comfortable with, like you have a similar resonance or a similar frequency. You know, you might want to take stock of who you have in your life. It could even be a love situation where there is some kind of a fated encounter here. It could be someone that is part of a team of souls that are similar like yours. It doesn't have to be romantic in nature, but it could be someone that it can help you on your path in some way with that star family. So the message for you need to know right now is that you do have some support out there. You just have to call it into your life, Aries. Okay. So let's see what the tarot has for you. Do I want to use this deck? Okay, we'll use this one. So what else does Aries need to know? Let's see if I can make some room here. Hopefully they're still in the frame. Yes. Okay, Temperance wanted to show its face. Eight of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Okay. I don't normally pick cards like this, but the ones that fall out, I'm just going to keep them. Okay, this one came first. What else for Aries? Okay, I'm going to have to move these a bit. Shuffle these around a bit so you can see all of them. So Aries, it does seem like something has gotten you kind of stuck here. Temperance and the Eight of Swords. It's almost like you are trying to pursue something here very, very strongly, but it's like you don't know how, like you don't know where to plant those seeds for yourself. I'm reading a little bit into the past energy, and I won't dwell too much on the past because that Eight of Swords does show up in a past row. So it's almost like you've been patiently sitting there waiting for something new to show up with that Page of Pentacles. Why is this Eight of Swords here? Ace of Cups. Could be a love situation that's gotten you trapped so much. For some of you, you know, you might be waiting for new love to show up in your life, and you sat there patiently waiting for it for some time. Now, in the present moment, I do see you gaining a lot of clarity, though, about a situation. Like, what do you want to pursue? What's the best course of action? Because with the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords, this is someone that's dead sure on what it is that they want. Now, for some of you, this is a relationship, because that's showing up in the future, too. Again, relationship is significant for you here, because you do have love showing up. Something very faded, as I mentioned at the beginning. You might be meeting someone new here. You know, there's a certain energy here of being propelled forward, okay? Because you go from the Eight of Swords to the Knight of Swords into the Chariot. This is someone that is getting out of some kind of entrapment, okay, whether it's real or not, some kind of mind entrapment. Could be that, you know, Temperance with this Ace of Cups here and the Eight of Swords, you could have done a lot of healing on yourself. This is a card of healing also. You might have healed some previous patterns, some previous hurts of yours that got you stuck. But I like the momentum of this. There's some kind of momentum here happening for you. Now, it's Seven of Cups. I do feel like there's a bit of confusion here as to what the right thing is. But I also see you making the right decisions. Okay, the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords. You're getting that clarity that you need about your direction. Tell me a bit more about the Seven of Cups. I will focus on the present and the future a bit more, because the past is like the past. It happened. Why the Seven of Cups? The Nine of Swords. See, there is a bit of that anxiety and worry that's creeping into your present moment too. Some of you might actually suffer with anxiety. There's a lot of swords energy here. So there's like an overactive kind of mind situation where you're overthinking things too much. You could be very, very confused because of anxiety. You could have some kind of a brain fog situation where you just don't know what's the best thing to do. But either way, I see you pursuing something here. This is also a combination of somebody that's stuck in daydreaming, not focusing on their reality. Could be escapism of some sort. Okay, with the Seven of Cups and the Nine of Swords, you're indulging into some form of escapism because your reality is causing you a lot of anxiety. Tell me more about this Knight of Swords. Could also be getting communication from someone, news, things like that. Magician. Yeah, it's like you're trying to manifest your abundance here, Aries. Look how many powerful major arcanas you have here. But you're still struggling very much to get out of this mental tension you're in. Just to make sure you don't manifest from this place. It's almost like you have too many ideas floating around or something. It's like you're deciding to focus on yourself, mostly Aries, to manifest your abundance. But there's also a lot of anxiety here. I wonder if I could find out a bit. Why is this anxiety here about? What is this in regards to? Because I'm confused, because you have such great energy coming up, but I just want to know what's going on in your mind here, because there's a lot of mental activity, it seems. What's this in regards to? Okay, so conflicting desires is probably one of them, possibly. It's like maybe not having the proper energy to channel it towards something. But then you've got this magician card here that's clarifying the Knight of Wands. So you're definitely pursuing something very, very strongly. With the fire element here, this is your element, Aries. It could be that you are misdirecting your energy or are misplacing your energy, because it's clarifying this Nine of Swords. So I feel like a lot of your energy is going into negative thinking. Okay, the fire element talks about creation, the force behind things, the vital energy. So I feel like you're consuming a lot of that by either indulging in fantasies and escapism, or indulging in negative thinking. You might be thinking, oh, I can't manifest what I want, I can't have what I want. So, but I see you very, very focused on manifesting your abundance, Aries, this month. And you do have this Page of Pentacles in the past, so I feel like you're trying to plant seeds somewhere for them to grow, okay? Because the Empress is here, so that does indicate some form of growth. You will have some kind of growth in your life, in some area of your life. It could be in regards to love, but I see you mostly being focused on your own success, first of all. So what you have in the future, this is quite beautiful too. The Ten of Cups, the Chariot, and the Lovers. Again, very strongly moving forward with something. Very powerful energy of momentum showing up here with this Chariot. It could be that you're finally achieving some kind of a happy place here with the Ten of Cups, or you are meeting someone that can give you that, like a happy ever after, or something like that. Tell me more about this Lovers. King of Swords. So you could be dealing with an air sign. You do have the Queen of Swords here. So there is again another couple showing up here on the table. An air person could be a significance to you, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Gemini again is showing up here for you, Aries. So it could be a person that's showing up in your life. Could also be a Cancer or Taurus. Another fire sign like yourself, possibly. But I have a predominance of air elements here. So, you could have Gemini placements in your chart where you're trying to get your left brain and your right brain to cooperate with you, because, that can be a little bit in disarray. That's why you end up in this Nine of Swords. It could be a new person showing up here. Again, relationship seems to be a predominant theme here with the rest of the cards. It could also be that you're finally getting on board with yourself about a particular goal. You're definitely headed towards something here. For some of you, you're walking away from something that hasn't been working in the past. That Eight of Cups. Whatever it is, you're on the move, Aries. You're going somewhere. Because you have the Ten of Cups here, I feel like what you're looking for is your emotional stability. Okay, the Ten of Cups talks about emotional stability. You don't want to be controlled by your own mind. Okay, so this could be a very internal process, but I feel like it has some external, what's the word, catalyst attached to it. So it could be a relationship that's actually propelling you forward in some way, or it could be the relationship you have with yourself. But I would be more careful as to where you put your energy into, Aries, because it does seem like for some of you is creating a lot of negativity. You could get stuck in fantasizing about certain things. But I also see you, throughout the month, actually getting out of that state. You're going into good places. And with this Eight of Cups, is someone that is detaching from something that is no longer working for them. You do have the Seven of Cups here, so that is a continuation of that. So there's a story here that's happening for you. You're getting out of this fantasizing and wishful thinking, okay? Because the Seven of Cups could also be wishful thinking in regards to something. You're walking away from that, and you're walking away towards your happiness. It seems like you're going somewhere, at quite a fast pace. You do have the Knight of Swords there, the Chariot, the Eight of Cups. There's a lot of movement, a lot of momentum, a lot of flow. Very watery kind of energy here. Could be that you are seeking your purpose, because we did have the North Node here. So with the Eight of Cups, this is someone that is searching for their missing cup. In other decks, this is depicted as a missing cup, something that's missing in your life. You're pursuing that. Some kind of a destiny, whatever that may be for you. So let's see what's your advice for the month. Actually, I'm going to use another deck. Give me some advice for Aries. Okay, the Hermit wants to come out. Think long and hard about something. Go deep within where your light shines the most. Not in the mind, but in your deep wisdom. Okay, because there's something beneath the layer of the mind that doesn't come from the mind. It's like an intuitive knowing. Okay, there's some kind of knowledge there that you need to pay attention to. And the Eight of Cups is also similar to the Hermit, by the way. This is someone that's constantly searching for something that they cannot find in the outside world. This is only something they can find within themselves. Okay, so that's a very powerful message for someone there, that you keep searching for something outside yourself when in fact it's within yourself. The Lover's card is also about that on a more deeper esoteric level. It's not just about love, it's about you being with yourself on the same page. It's a type of love and devotion with your own soul, if that makes sense. Okay, your cards are chatty. Let's see what fell. Oh, look at that. What did I just say? Listen to your deep intuition, and the High Priestess came out. I feel like you got the message that you needed to hear, Aries. Okay, you do have this time of pause here, of healing. So, there is a separate message for some of you that are finding your destiny, but I feel like your destiny lies within you. It's like it's you finding something that will complete you from within, that will make you happy from within. Okay, the Ten of Cups. So listen to your inner guidance. You have so many cards here of inner guidance, of you listening to yourself, of you not putting any energy and effort into outside distractions and fantasies and things like that. So you've got two powerful major arcanas here as advice for you to listen to your inner guidance, to find that thing within yourself, that thing, whatever that is for you, Aries. You'll know best. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Aries. Happy February. Take care, and until next time, bye.